ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking every game in the Dishonored series. Now, I have enjoyed this series as a total so far, and I really like the stealth, and I really want to go through and play as different characters and play styles throughout. So I'm just going to put this out there right away. I'm a recently acquired fan of Dishonored, but let's get over to the tier list. All right, first and foremost, we're going to start the very first game. Now, I'm going to include the DLC in this one because there's no DLC, to my knowledge, in any of the other games. And I'm going to put it the proper place for Dishonored 1. I think Dishonored 1 belongs in the A tier. Now, the reason why I'm putting Dishonored 1 in the A tier is it definitely very good. It's a very good game. It's not as polished, and it's a bit older, so there's just some older game UI tweaks sort of thing. Like, the visuals are very great, but I wish I had a little bit more control over that sort of thing. And the power-ups are very fun, especially with the DLC characters. You get to mix things up and get different powers, but it's definitely just not as polished and as attention to detail and have as many. It's very basic and good at what it is at. Let's pop back over to the next game in the series. Now, the next game we are going to be picking is Dishonored 2. This game, I love how there's two different characters and stories, and how Emily has different power than Corvo. Now, I played through as Corvo, so the powers were relatively the same, and I loved how much polish there was. The game looked amazing. I love the cel-shaded art style, if you can't tell, but I think this game is going to be our first S. I honestly believe Dishonored 2 is an S. This game is absolutely exactly what I want in a stealth game. You feel sneaky, you get cool superpowers. They're more refined versions of the powers in the first game, along with Emily having a completely different moveset entirely, which I haven't got to fully explore. I haven't played through as that yet. There's so much to the game. It looks awesome. Different locales like the mansion, getting stuck in time and being lost without your powers was also very awesome, being able to blink forward and backward in time, just like Titanfall 2. Such a good game. On to what was originally going to be DLC for the game, but actually they just turned into its own game. I'm talking about Dishonored Death of the Outsider. That's where it belongs. That right there, that is where Dishonored Death of the Outsider belongs. It is still very good. It's very good and it's shorter, but the story is definitely cool. After playing through the game, playing through the DLC, it's just some of the powers were a little weird. They were a little quirky. It was just a little different. The stealthing was good. The story was okay. It was a pretty good story, actually, but it just wasn't as good as Dishonored 2, and I think they could have made it a little longer, in my opinion. Kind of wanted more near the end. That's my ranking of all the Dishonored games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one's definitely a shorter ranking than my Borderlands tier list, but you know, there's less games in the franchise. If you want this tier list to be longer, maybe Arcane Studios, you should make some more Dishonored games instead of Redfall. If you like this video, give this video a like. If you like the channel, you can subscribe and turn on notification bells to get notified of all further uploads. And if you really want to help me out, click cards in a video taking more content. I'm going to www.gg using code GRAMIAM to get 10% off. And with that, I'll do. Adios.